Hello and welcome back to part two of this Disney Plus news kind of change. For we're talking about it. I'm talking about it with 10 Minute Marvel because this is something that's big enough that probably could warrant a whole episode. But we're in the middle of Loki, so our episodes are going to be focused on that. We'll definitely cover this in the news, but I wanted to talk some about it. And I'm Petter. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. The first part I talked about was how there was kind of some massive changes that occurred with Secret Invasion. That got messed up for a number of different reasons, but some of it was there just wasn't a great show direction. Now, it seems like they're running into that problem again with Daredevil Born Again. Mainly the Daredevil Born Again, it sounds like they have let go the writers and the directors of that series, which is at least partially filmed at this point because Daredevil wasn't in his Daredevil costume for the first few episodes. It was like episode 3 or 4, I'm hearing, that Matt Murdock actually suited up. And it was much more of a lawyer show than the gritty, dark Netflix show. So, I think this introduces a couple of points that I want to touch on here. First, Marvel needs showrunners. And I'm going to be talking more about that in the third video in this. But the other thing I wanted to talk about is I think Daredevil is going to be in a rough spot. Now, it could be, it could be a great show, but Daredevil is going to be in a rough spot because it's Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox is the Netflix Daredevil. And if this Daredevil isn't the same, most likely it's a variant, people are still going to expect it to be like the Netflix show. So now there's going to be this expectation set that it's going to be as dark and gritty. We've already heard a lot about that from people, expecting and hoping that it'll be like that. And I'm not sure that it's going to live up to those expectations. Again, it's a different Matt Murdock. It's a different Daredevil, most likely. So, of course, there are going to be differences. And I think it's going to be a show that has impossible levels of hype to live up to. And even if people are kind of cooling on some of the Marvel Disney Plus shows, this one is going to be compared and going to run into a problem. So I'll be curious to see what comes of this, how much they reshoot, how much they redo. But I think Marvel is going to have a little bit of an issue with this show, Daredevil Born Again, no matter what. But let me know your thoughts. Yeah, you can do so over on Facebook, facebook.com/10minmarvel, or check out 10min Marvel over on YouTube and leave a comment there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for part 3.